Okay, so we're doing another juicing video. This time we're doing beets. What's wrong? What's wrong with your toy? Well, go get it. Go get your truck. Don't throw it next time. Roll it, remember? With its wheels. He's confused. Okay, so we're doing beets. The garden is exploding with too many beets. We're talking, I had someone throw down like a pound of seed for me. So you can imagine it's crazy. This is just the beets that are thinning out for other beets. The farm stand has like 40 bags of beets in it. So why do we grow beets? Because the beet is a superfood, guys. What is your blood color? Beet color. What does your heart like? Beets. What do your kidneys and liver love? Beets, because it's blood and red like us on the inside. Not only are we doing all these beets, and this is actually not that many, guys. I'll show you the beets a little that I chose. Now these are young beets. They're not very large. Tops, very important. Keep the tops. I believe this is a bull's blood. I could be wrong. I can't remember. I have so many different types of beets. Lemon. Don't juice your beets without lemon. If you don't have lemon, you have lime, use lime. Skin and all. Use all of it. It releases biflavonoids in the leafy vegetables, allowing them to be more readily available to your body to use. Don't ask me the science. It's something I learned when I started juicing to heal. It's probably more in depth than I even understand other than knowing. Put a lemon or lime with it. So you can see we've been juicing. This right here probably equals, let me get this in here real quick and we'll kind of talk about it. So beet stuff is thick. This is a powerhouse of nutrition here. It is thick. You can see it is beautiful. It smells great. This is about this amount right here is what it made. So what are you juicing with? A lot of people are going to go, we don't have that juicer. She's rich. I can't afford that. You can't afford a juicer. Maybe not that juicer. It's not about that juicer. We're talking about juicing. Okay, we're not talking about let's all compare what juicer we have and the guy with the best juicer wins. No, usually the guy with the best juicer isn't even juicing. So the reality be known, we want you just to start juicing. Get to the thrift store, get to the Goodwill. Find out if the neighbor hates her juicer and she just hates her life and wants to give it to you. There is juicers all over the place. I've given 2 away myself because I bought some like $59 Walmart ones for my mom and sister that I received back in complete working order in the same box they arrived to their house in. So I gave them to customers that were inspired to juice. So like I say, juicers, I don't care what it is. Now there is different types if you're curious. There is a centrifugal, whatever. It is the one that spins really fast. That's your cheapest end juicer. They still put out great juice, guys. Yes, all the different levels lead to a better style of juice, but you're either saying, oh, I can't have the best or I only do this. Let's just get any juicer, guys. So there's the centrifuge, then there is masticating. Masticating is pretty much what this is. It's basically a slow gear that just grinds, and while it's grinding, it's crushing. Then there's like trichicharrid, I can't even say it. I did this, it was a Super Angel juicer for years. That one has twin gears, and it actually has like a center knob too. It's really cool, but it actually was very slow. So this is a Kuvings Auto 10 I bought last year. I love the thing just because I just like to put it in and go tend to other stuff. So let's fill it up and show you guys how I do this. So there's no science to it. And here's our pulp. That's the pulp. And you can see it's dry biscuits.
Yeah.
I mean, you could keep these and use these for sure. It puts out little turtlets in the beets, which is nice. It doesn't do that on everything. When you guys are juicing, I don't care what your juicer is, you're going to use all this, okay? Most juicers, you're going to cut everything up. Look for what your juicer says. If it's got a small little feed chute, then cut it up tinier. Don't be greedy and have to shove big chunks in, and then it just makes for more problems. Now this one I can put big hunks in, but this applies to all juicers. When you're doing your greens, guys, now mine can be about 4 inches. You're going to want to probably cut those greens up smaller so it can juice them well. And the other thing that is super important when you're doing greens is to have a fluidy vegetable with it. So I'm throwing lemon in, but that's needed anyway. But again, like the cucumber is phenomenal. Let's say you're going to do a bunch of arugula, even though, golly, that would just burn your mouth out. But let's say you are. Or spinach. I would immediately add in some cucumber, maybe even a green apple. Then I get a big, delicious juice drink. This is going for heart health. This is different. You're not going to go 32 ounces on this guy. This one we take shots of, recommended 4 to 8 ounces. And on an empty stomach, guys. I think I've stated this before with juicing. You do not want to go have your Big Mac and then decide that your 4 ounces of beet juice are great for you. If that's the only choice you had, I still say juice and do it. On the other hand, eat your Big Mac after, guys, 30 minutes after. Let that settle in. You know, eat your bowl of soup or your steak. I don't care. Just make sure that you let this do what it's supposed to do, because our body heals on empty, not on full, guys. So the Kuvings Auto 10, this is what's so great about it. Let's see if the lid pops. That's it. That's why I'm addicted to it. It's got a little spout right there to let it back out. I have other juicers too, and I'm getting no money for Kuvings, guys. It's just a juicer that I personally found well worth the money. They had like $100 off coupon, so I jumped in. It was a big investment. Again, this is not for someone that decides, I think I'll juice today. No, the neighbor, Rhea's mom, wanted to do some juicing and wanted to know what I was juicing with, and then wanted to get a pretty high-end juicer, which I said, I really think since you've never juiced and you might even be discouraged and not want to do it, maybe get a cheap one. Everybody thinks, oh, it'll break. Trust me, you're going to get juice out of it before it breaks, okay? It's not going to break on the first juicing. So then you can decide if you can handle going in more. But this is the way to health, guys. I mean, I'm not going to say, hey. All right, take a minute. Remember we talked about breathe? Emil, we talked about breathe. Good boy. Good boy. We're teaching some yoga moves here, huh, buddy? Yes, that's a good boy. And you did a breathe. Oh, the bottle's for the juice. Thank you. Look, yay. We can put the juice in it. Clap, clap. Do you want one back? You can have that one back, though, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. So, again, I'm not going to do any medical claims. What I am going to say, without using the word healing or whatever it may be, is what I'm going to say is it's going to change your life. And I don't have to use any medical claims for that. I can assuredly tell you your body will be in a state of alkalinity and happiness. Doesn't mean, there's my boy, doesn't mean that you can't still eat the way you eat, right? He loves this stuff. Huh. Is that beet juice? Beet juice. Let's try a leaf. That's really good because it's got lemon on it. So,
oh, yeah.
Something delicious, guys. Your greens, you didn't want to juice them? Oh my gosh. Sprinkle some lemon juice on these guys. I don't know why. To me, it's like, what just happened? Pure delicious. And we're cleaning the kidneys. We're cleaning the liver. Cleaning the urinary tract. Making the heart happy. The heart needs this stuff. Not only that, if any of you guys ever have this, okay, I'm going to be careful how I say it because I have it. Can't remember the term. There's a term of what happens where your fingers turn blue and your feet turn blue. And all you watching the video will go, I know what that is. It happens to a lot of people. And guess what fixes it without using any sort of words? Beets. So, runs in my family. It's awful when you get it. I actually was at Costco. And my fingertips start getting cold is what happens. And then you look and you'll notice they're turning blue. Jeez. And it doesn't matter what you do. I've tried everything. I tried slapping. You want that one? Whoops. Tried slapping my hands. Where'd your little lid go? You see it? Clapping them together. Oh, there it is. I try doing this. The only thing that stops it, and then they return circulation again, is like warming them. But it is freaky because it actually, my hands started going numb at Costco recently, and I thought, whoa, I've never had it like that. Well, I'm getting older. I don't drink enough beet juice because beets are only seasoned for so long here. And then what do? Like everybody, I kind of get greedy and I give them to the pigs because I'm trying to find time to juice for myself and my family and keep a healthy lifestyle. So again, this is known to completely make that go away. I was going to say another word, which it's hard not to say because around my house and with Rhea, we talk about how these plants do exactly that. They reverse what's going on in us. They bring it back to a state of not being there. So I highly suggest, whether you're growing the beets or you just go to the grocery store, find some organic beets. If you can't find organic, get non-organic and do one of those rinses. Just rinse them in some vinegar water or something. There's got to be some way, and you're still getting some benefit. There's no way I can tell you, my God, it's not organic. So hold everything and don't do it. It's way better for you. So I hope you guys watch this video to the end and realize, because this is a real important one. I don't do a lot of videos on beets because it's not the prettiest. I mean, they're gorgeous, but it doesn't give off all the vibrant colors. But this is amazing. And as you can see, I mean, it's coming out thick. So here's the coolest part. When I put just the beet in, if I only put these, it's very liquidy what comes out. You're getting the thickness comes from actually what's in the leaf, which is so cool. When I do for my son just leafy greens, it is almost so mind-blowing how thick it'll come out. Where you're almost kind of like expecting a watery. It is not. You can tell the chlorophyll and stuff it's getting out of there. And guys, I'm going to pre-warn you with the beets. If you pee red or poop a big red streak, it's not your hemorrhoids flaring up, okay? It is this stuff cleaning those organs and flushing it through. It'll make everything red. You will wipe and sometimes go, is something wrong? Nothing's wrong. Okay, guys, so if you've not done beets, I highly recommend going for it. Those of you that say they taste like dirt, well, we need to eat dirt more often, so maybe try a beet. Anyway, guys, get to juicing.